The PolyCube video.
(2025) Andrew T 12345 videos. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the PolyCube video. Welcome to the newest video on the Andrew T 12345 YouTube channel as of right now. This video was created by Andrew Thompson. Andrew T 12345 Productions. Andrew Thompson's next plans for his Nintendo GameCube collection. So, the next games that he is going to get the Nintendo GameCube are going to be Shadow the Hedgehog, the 2005 video game, then after that will be Mario, Animal Crossing and other Nintendo games, also including Pokemon games as well. So, if Andrew Thompson saved up enough money by later in the decade, then here is a surprising thing: he might get another GameCube, but this one would be the Platinum Silver GameCube, because Andrew Thompson was looking at images of those GameCubes, and they look pretty cool. So, Andrew Thompson's next video games consoles that he is going to get are going to be the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5 and the Nintendo DS. But what would be after those? We will see later in the future. Now, we are going to take more on this video for the Andrew T 12345 fans watching this video right now. So, what are Andrew Thompson's next plans for collecting stuff in 2026? So, 2026 is in 5 months. So, what are we going to have in the next 5 months? We will see later 5 months in the future. So, if Andrew Thompson saves enough money by the further future, then Andrew Thompson will have enough money to buy more stuff for his collection, like video games, video game consoles, merch, posters, t-shirts, figures, trading cards, books, paperbacks, graphic novels and much more. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to save up his money for the stuff he wants? Well, he is currently buying stuff like GameCube games, other stuff as well. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to save up for more of that stuff? Well, besides from his every week $50 allowance, he will be doing some other stuff for a little bit more of extra money. By doing lots of work around the house and other places. So, if Andrew Thompson spends money less, then he might be able to buy some stuff for collections, like really cool stuff. So far, Andrew Thompson has 10 GameCube games in his video game collection. And these games are based off of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sanrio, Lego Star Wars, and there is even a Hunter game that is in the GameCube collection. So, all of that is 10 games in total. So, if Andrew Thompson saves more money from July 12, 2025, the day where he bought 2 Lego games from Pastime Legend for the GameCube, then he should have enough money for maybe an actual console, like a Nintendo Switch, for PlayStation 5, or even a Nintendo DS, because those are going to be the next video game consoles that he is going to get in the future. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to work for earn all of that money? Well, the question is here, Andrew Thompson is going to do extra work from his parents, grandma, and some other people around there for at least around $20. And also, Andrew Thompson gets $50 a week, so, what would be some good money if Andrew Thompson does not spend his money as much, which Andrew Thompson is thinking about doing? So, starting from July 12, 2025 at 4:52 p.m., Andrew Thompson has made a promise to keep most of his money. Unless Andrew Thompson goes somewhere cool, then he might spend money on something cool. Other than that, Andrew Thompson is going to keep his money that he gets a week. Plus, he is also going to work hard for extra money, which would be around $20. So, that sounds pretty good enough. So far in Andrew Thompson's video game collection, Andrew Thompson has 15 Wii games, 10 GameCube games, 4 PlayStation 5 games, 5 PlayStation 4 games, 3 PlayStation 3 games, 4 PlayStation 2 games, 2 Nintendo DS games, 5 Nintendo Switch games, and he also has 4 Xbox games, with 2 being Xbox Original and the other 2 being Xbox 360. So, Andrew Thompson has all of these so far in his collection. Andrew Thompson's next plan for the 2025-2026 school year. So, the 2025-2026 school year is going to start soon. So, let's have an all-new fresh start for all of the things we had with the previous school year. So, the 2025-2026 school year is going to be much better than before. New possibilities for the 2025-2026 school year at Dorothy Boswell School. So, these new possibilities are going to be video game club, no circus club, newer students with that newer mindset, a real school yearbook, and much more of that cool stuff. This is going to be a much better school year than the previous 2024-2025 school year, which was much better than the 2023-2024 school year for many reasons. I say that the 2024-2025 school year is much better than the 2023-2024 school year because of many things. And these things are that in the 2023-2024 school year, I was at Santa Paula Adult Transition, and I can tell you, that was a horrible post-secondary program, and there are reasons why. We will get to those in a sec. Yeah, the 2024-2025 school year is much better than that. And these reasons are, too many problems with busing, too many crazy fire alarms, poor college attending, old 1920s to 1960s bride and fashion, no school newsletter, no school yearbook, no dream pop culture. The program was just one classroom on a really weird high school campus, doing the same old stuff every single week, no workability, not very many good community outings, and much more stuff went wrong. So, that is one of the reasons why I started going to Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura starting the 2024-2025 school year. Well, it was actually ESY 2024, which was back in June 2024. So, I have been going to Dorothy Boswell School since June 2024, with ESY 2024. I went to ESY 2024 just to check out the Dorothy Boswell School facility, and see how I think of it for the 2024-2025 school year. And what do I thinks of the Dorothy Boswell facility? Well, it much better than Santa Paula Adult Transition, but not a good at Triton Academy in Camarillo. You know, when I was heading to Dorothy Boswell School, I thought I was going to be just as cool, like Triton Academy in Camarillo, because they are the same district. Now, seeing it in the 2024-2025 school year, it's not even close to being the same at Triton Academy. I say this because of my experience and sight of Dorothy Boswell School. I see that at Triton the students were pretty actively fun and had different personalities, but at Boswell the most of the students are disabled and make so much stupid noses, and it is just not the same at Triton Academy. But that was just all the 2024-2025 school year. We will see how it is like in the 2025-2026 school year, and hopefully it is much better and improved. Andrew Thompson's plan for October 2025. So, Andrew Thompson plan it. Andrew Thompson is going out on a trip to Arizona in October 2025. Andrew Thompson is going to Arizona for a graduation at Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona, and he might be going to other cities in Arizona as well. Remember that one video of Andrew Thompson going to Arizona in April 2022? Then leave in the comments below, because that was a hit video back in April and May 2022. I remember that trip back from April 25 to 27, 2022. And I am going to be going back in October 2025. Also, before that, I am going to Long Beach. Did you know, Andrew Thompson is going to Long Beach in Los Angeles County? Yes, Andrew Thompson is going to Long Beach in Los Angeles County. So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans for 2026? Well, we should find out by the end of 2025. So, let's start making the next 5 months as good as we can, so we can have a fresh new restart for 2026. So, 2026 is in 5 months. So, how are we going to make the next 5 months that good? Andrew Thompson's next plans for Dream Pop Culture. So, the next plans for Dream Pop Culture are, Andrew Thompson is going to add an orange side, black side, and a gray side to Dream Pop Culture. So, the orange side is going to be Digimon and Astro Boy, the black side is going to be Miku and Pac-Man, and the gray side is going to be Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. So, these were just worked on over the last month, and they will be along with the purple, red, blue, yellow, and green sides. So, we all know how Dream Pop Culture is as of August 2025, but what is Dream Pop Culture going to look like in 2026 or 2027? We don't know yet, but we will see 2026 first, and we should see 2026 by late 2025, early 2026. Then a year later, we will be seeing how Dream Pop Culture should look like in 2027, by late 2026, early 2027. So, we all know how Dream Pop Culture works in the 2020s, but thinking beyond 2028 and 2029, how will Dream Pop Culture work in the 2030s, and what will Dream Pop Culture look like in the 2030s? Well, we should know by late 2029, early 2030. Will there be more franchises, or will we have the same stuff by January 2030? We will find that answer out by the end of 2029. So, thinking beyond the 2030s, if we keep making videos by the 2040s, then we would have 20 years worth of videos, which that would be so much videos on the Andrew T12345 YouTube channel, which that is the plan, considering that we already have so many videos as of August 2025. So, what will the world look like by late 2029, early 2030? We don't know yet as of August 2025, we will definitely know in 2029. But will we even know by late 2028, early 2029? We will see by that time. So, if Andrew Thompson makes enough content by late 2028, early 2029, then we would be packed.
Hey everyone, it is Andrew T125 here, and welcome to recording 1 of the PolyCube video. And this recording, we're just going to take a look at my room and see what we've done so far. So far we got this right here, right here, the Pikachu thing, Cinnamoroll thing, the metals, stuff like right here. Just look at this so far. Look what I've done. I've organized my room. I mean, it's not fully organized. And here are my video games, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Wii games. And right now, I'm supposed to have 10 GameCube games. Well, currently right now, I have 9 GameCube games. I have a Hunter game that says 2005 Adventures, Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures, which was actually released a year before that. 2 Lego Star Wars games, and the rest are just like about 6 Sonic games. And I have PS5 games, 4 PS5 games, which I currently do not have a PS5, which that's one of the next consoles I'm getting. I have 5 PS4 games, which I do have a PS4. I have a PS4 Slim. 3 PS3 games, I don't have a PS3. 4 PS2 games, don't have a PlayStation 2. 2 Nintendo DS games, which I think one of my next consoles is going to be a DS. And 5 Nintendo Switch games, but they're all Sonic games, which I think my next console is going to be a Nintendo Switch. And here are the consoles I have so far. Which I have a PS4 Slim, a black PS4 Slim, a black Nintendo GameCube right here. As you can see, look at that. And a black Nintendo Wii. And here are my Sonic the Hedgehog graphic novels and all my playing cards and stuff like that. Here are my t-shirts, starting with a blue PlayStation t-shirt. See that right there? That's pretty. And I have a Silver the Hedgehog t-shirt. Another Sonic t-shirt with Silver, Shadow, and Sonic. I have a Shadow the Hedgehog t-shirt. I have a Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow t-shirt. Another Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow t-shirt. I got a Sonic 30th Anniversary t-shirt. A Racing Around the World with Sonic t-shirt, which that's the current campaign of Sonic the Hedgehog right now. I have a Furious Year Shadow, which is last year's campaign, which 2024 was the year all about Shadow. And I have Sonic Prime, a Shadow the Hedgehog based Sonic Racing Crossworlds t-shirt, and a Sonic based Sonic Racing Crossworlds t-shirt. I have a Sonic X Shadow Generations t-shirt, another Sonic X Shadow Generations t-shirt, Sonic Superstars t-shirt, Sonic Frontiers t-shirt. Now this is a Super Mario Bros t-shirt, a blue Super Mario Bros t-shirt with all the characters in the 2D art style. Here's a Super Mario Bros movie t-shirt. Here's a Mario Kart t-shirt. Here's a Pokemon t-shirt. This next one's not going to be Dream Pop Culture, but this is a Chevy t-shirt, and same thing for the next one, which the next one's just a Santa Paula Cruise Night t-shirt. As you can see, it's just a t-shirt I got at Santa Paula Cruise Night, which is supposed to be based for a 1958 Ford Shelby Line Finlander, or whatever it's pronounced. As you can see, that small clock tower in Santa Paula right there. Here's my computer right there, which I'm currently working on the PolyCube video as I'm recording this. Here's my small TV, which I'm going to use as a computer monitor when I get a computer tower, a brand new one. Not like any of those crappy old ones that don't work very good. And here's my big TV, which is not all that big, but I can't seem to get it to work I can't seem to get it to be used right now. Here's a DVD player that somehow does not want to play DVDs lately. Here are my tumblers. I mean, 2 of them are tumblers. One's a plastic. Here are my stickers. I have Sonic, Hello Kitty, which is Sanrio, and I have a Demon Slayer one, which is Tanjiro, which is a pretty cool Demon Slayer character. And I have my merch of Dream Pop Culture, which is just extra stuff right here. Here's a My Melody. Here's a Hello Kitty, Cinemoral, Super Mario Bros. Sonic stuff, Kitty ornament, a die-cast Sonic the Hedgehog figure, which is classic Sonic. Came from a die-cast Sonic car. And here are my action figures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Silver, Blaze, Cream, and Espio. And here are my Sonic Prime figures, which I just have Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow. Here's my Super Mario characters, which I have Mario, Luigi, Daisy, and Toad. Here's the diecast car where I got that Sonic diecast from. This is a Sonic the Hedgehog themed Subaru. A 2012 Sonic the Hedgehog themed Subaru. Which the Subaru is a 2012. It's themed the classic Sonic. You see the rings right there and the blueness, yellow, or whatever it's. You see, and there's, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got Sonic socks, Sonic the Hedgehog, classic Sonic the Hedgehog, Mr. Potato Head, a classic Sonic mug, classic Sonic. Here's a modern Sonic pen, and a Cinemoral thing. And we got some vintage Auto-Run medals from 2014 right here, 2015, 2016, and 2017. We got a baseball medal from 2018 and a student art things from 2019. And I have a baseball trophy from my 2017 year, my first year of baseball, when I played baseball for 2017-2018. The 2017 year, I actually got an actual, like, legit actual medal. Not medal, I mean actual, like, legit actual trophy. And I like it. I mean, it's red. It's because I was the Angels division. Here's now my hats. Here's Sonic, LA Dodgers, Chevy, 2025 Provincial Family Reunion, and a plain light gray one. Like, just look. And here are my old computer. Here are the old computers I collected long time ago. And just so you know, none of these computers work. Don't even try to boot them up. They will not work. I don't even know if they'll. I mean, some of them might even blow up if you even try to turn them on. And here are my posters, which I have a Sonic Movie 3 poster, Sonic Adventure 2 poster, Super Mario Bros. Poster, Sonic Prime poster, Sonic Frontiers poster, a much smaller Sonic Movie 3 poster, which is just I think, and there's a little tiny skinny Pokemon poster that came from a booklet. Here's Grand Canyon University flag thing I put up, and now a Demon Slayer poster. I think this is the latest poster I got, is the Demon Slayer. Now, here's what the light switch looks like in my room. And you guys are not interested? I don't think you guys are interested in an outlet either. So did you fans like this video? If you did, give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos of Andrew T125, videos and shorts of Andrew T125. Now we're going to continue on with the PolyCube video.
So, what is the world going to look like in the 2030s? Will we have brand new modernized buildings? Will we have much better and more advanced technology? Will we have more futuristic cars that look more similar to a Tesla Cybertruck? Will we get flying cars? Will there be new cities built? Will there be brand new dream pop culture, or will there be a new terrorist attack in America? We should know better by the end of 2029. So, what will Ventura County look like in the 2030s? Will we have new first student buses? Will more than one middle school in Santa Paula? Will there be a Walmart in Santa Paula? Will there be a student transportation of America in Ventura County? Will there be more than one Sonic drive-in locations in Ventura County? Will there be more tall towers in Ventura County, or will Santa Paula Unified School District have buses? We don't know all of these answers yet, but we should know by late 2029, early 2030. As the 2020s go by, we should see more possibilities of the 2030s. So, we are in the mid-2020s right now, so we just got the late 2020s left. After this, then it will be the 2030s, starting off with the early 2030s. So, let's keep on waiting as the 2020s go by. Then what would we see in the 2030s? We will see by late 2029, early 2030. So, if these videos are still being made by 2045, then we have 24 years worth of these videos on the Andrew T12345 YouTube channel. But if they are still being made by 2041, then we would have 20 years of these videos. So, is there going to be any brand new dream pop culture franchises in 2026? We don't know yet, but Sonic the Hedgehog's 35th anniversary is going to be in 2026. There is already a logo of the Sonic 35th anniversary. And there is also a calendar of 2026. If we keep making these videos by the mid-2040s, then we would have so much history from the early 2020s all the way to the mid-2040s, which would be 25 years of internet work. So, let's continue this YouTube channel for years and decades. So, Do you have any possibilities of what new dream pop culture franchise is going to start in 2026 or 2027? Then leave in the comments below, because I would like to hear more information about that kind of stuff. So, if we were to get new video game franchises in 2026 and 2027, what would they be? How would they turn out? Would there be any triggers? Will they be good to look at? Would they be regrettable? Would they have a good storyline? Will they have non-scene or will they have video games? We don't know anything about those franchises, because they don't exist on the internet. But if any brand new video game, anime, or kawaii franchise does appear on the internet for the first time, what will it look like? How will it turn out? Will there be any triggers? Will it have good storyline? Will it have non-scene or will it be a mistake? We will find out if there ever is going to be another one of those franchises that appears on the internet for the first time. So, in the 2020s, we have Sonic the Hedgehog, Sanrio, Super Mario Bros., Pokemon, Demon Slayer, Spy X Family, Mega Man, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, Bakugan, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Miku, Pac-Man, Astro Boy and Digimon. So, starting from 2026, are we going to get some new franchises? We will see from 2026 to 2032. So, we all know of the Sanrio character Hello Kitty, Mimi, My Melody, Kuromi, Karapi, Cinnamoroll, Badsmaru, Pom Pom Purin, Tuxedo Sam, Chococat, Dear Daniel, Poch Acco, My Sweet Piano, Caroline, Little Twin Stars, Fifi, Kathy, Tracy, Tippy, Thomas, Jody, Tuyen Huang, Peckle, Munkichi Mina no Tabo. But let's say, starting from 2026 and beyond, is there going to be any new attractor? We will see by then. Andrew Thompson's plans for 2026. So, 2026 is just 5 months away. So, in the next 5 months, Andrew Thompson is going to start all new and fresh for a brand new fresh start for his brand new year, 2026. 2026 should be a good year, because 2025 has been a pretty good year for me. So, 2026 should be a better year for me. Hopefully there are no mistakes I make in 2026. So, let's start all new and fresh in 5 months. So, thinking beyond 2026, what will Andrew Thompson do in 2027? Well, 2027 is going to be Andrew Thompson's graduation from post-secondary at Dorothy Boswell School. So, Andrew Thompson is going to have a graduation party for it. But Andrew Thompson's next plans for the 2025-2026 school year is, Andrew Thompson is going to take classic at Ventura College for the 2025-2026 school year. So, that is going to continue until 2027, when he graduates. So, Andrew Thompson is going to graduate from Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura in 2027. So, until then, what is Andrew Thompson going to be going from 2025 to 2027, in the 2025-2026 and 2026-2027 school years? We will see by August 2025. The 2025-2026 school year starts in August 2025. Andrew Thompson's newest plan for the 2025-2026 school year. So, Andrew Thompson's newest plan for the 2025-2026 school year is, Andrew Thompson is going to take classes at Ventura College, which is next to Dorothy Boswell School, which is his post-secondary school, but not his first. No, His first one was the really crappy one in Santa Paula, which is one of the reasons why he goes to Boswell School now, the one I am bringing up right now.
Hey everyone, it is Andrew T1225 here, and as we're continuing with the PolyCube video, here's another tour of my room, and look, I did some way more rearranging. Look, I put all my books, booklets, and paperbacks on this desk because I moved this desk. I rearranged some stuff, threw some stuff out. Well, actually no, the stuff I'm throwing out, I haven't thrown out yet. It's literally right there in this bag. But yeah, I'm going to be throwing it out. And I reorganized and cleaned. Here's my recyclables right there. I completely cleaned. And guess what? I moved my Sonic Adventure 2 poster back here. And not only did I do that, but guess what? Right next to my Sonic Adventure 2 poster, I'm going to have a Sonic Heroes poster. And here's my change. I separated my Nintendo games and my PlayStation games. So right here are the PlayStation games. And right here are the Nintendo games. Well, I mean, right here are the games for the PlayStation consoles, and here are the games for the Nintendo consoles. And my Sonic the Hedgehog graphic novels, I put them in the middle right there. Here are my t-shirts, which are still the same. Yeah. As you can see, I rearranged. I fixed, oh, by the way, I also fixed my TV. So I had, the only way to fix it was because I had to start a Roku account. And yeah, I fixed my TV and it's up and running again. Back in the screensaver. So yeah, I've rearranged my room way more since the last recording that I did of this video. So you can see there's some rearrangements. I moved that desk from there to right there. I moved that thing from right there to there. I moved my consoles. Oh, by the way, also got this Sonic Prime Complete Series Blu-ray. The Guinness World Record books are still the same, but no hats on top. The hats are over there. Yeah. If I could find them. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't know where I'm not seeing the hats. Where's the hats? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're way under there. There are the hats right there. Here's my PS4 box. Your GCU, Demon Slayer poster. A art project I did back when I was at Boswell for the 2024-2025 school year, which I'm going to be continuing going to Boswell for the 2025-2026 school year, and probably even the 2026-2027 school year. And if I continue for the 2026-2027 school year, the 2026-2027 school year is going to be my very last year of Dorothy Boswell School, at least as of right now that we know of. Not only that, but it's going to be my very last year of this kind of school, either both post-secondary and grade school. It's going to be my very last year. 2026-2027 school year. It's going to be my last year. Hey, here's some of the merch I have right... Oh, that's a little creeping. Here's some of the merch I have, and I am drinking something right there. I still have Sonic Prime post right there. Yeah. Here are my lights. Here's what these lights can do. If I could get it to... See that? Not pretty cool? Look at that. I usually use these lights at nighttime, but yeah, I only have the white ones on. I only have the white color on. Look at that. That's the color I have on at night, every single night. Now it's red, now it's green, now it's blue. Look. Oh, now it's the turquoise color. Oh my god, I can't. There. Here's the white color I have every night on. Not only that, I also have a blue color right here, a green color, a red color. Here's another shade of blue, another shade of green, another shade of red. Oh, it's just kind of an orange kind of color. Here's a purplish color. Here's a turquoise color. Here's an official orange color. Here's an official purple color. Here's some sort of blue-green mixed color. Here's a lighter orange color, which is almost toward yellow. Here's a pink color. Here's a fully turquoise color. And here's a full official yellow color. I'm gonna put it back onto white and turn them off. Not only that, I also have other second LED lights right here. These are not as bright, but yeah. They're on white right now. I could turn the red. Oh wait. I pressed blue. Green. Oh, the things are mixed up. Here's red. Here's green. Here's blue. And here's some other colors. This is a little mixed up. Here's all these other colors. Not only this, guess what these ones can do? They turned off. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Isn't that pretty cool? Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? That is pretty cool, right? These ones can do this. These ones can also do these ones can do this too. As you can see, this is pretty cool, right? Oh my god, you can see the different colors from my Demon Slayer poster on the shade of it. That looks really cool, especially with Demon Slayer. Because Demon Slayer is a popular anime in the 2020s. Here's my... Oh yeah, I also have a Sonic Movie 3 poster. So this is what my closet looks like fully right here. I'm going to turn these back onto white and turn them off. Oh yeah. Also have a Funko Pop. This is not like Dream Pop Culture or anything. This is Disney's Little Mermaid from like that Disney Little Mermaid movie that came out earlier in the decade. It's King Triton. The reason why I got this King Triton thing is because I was graduating from a school called Triton Academy in Camarillo, and yet the mascot was King Triton. So yeah. Not just that, but I also have a friend named Ruben Patino who also graduated from Triton Academy. And yet, he also got one of these too. Exactly the same as what I did.
Let's think about cake. Let's think about flowers. Let's think about dressing up and dancing around for hours. There's an awful lot of awful things we could be thinking of, but for just one day, let's only think about love. We could think about flowers. We could think about cake. think. We could think about wonderful promises we have the power to make. There's an awful lot of awful things we could be thinking of, but for just one day, let's only think about love.
So, did you fans like this video? If you did, give this video a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos and shorts of Andrew T125. Now, we're going to finish off the PolyCube video in 3, 2, 1, bye!
Reasons why Andrew Thompson started Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura in June 2024 for ESY 2024. So, these reasons are that Santa Paula Adult Transition was not being a good program for Andrew Thompson. Things would go wrong with busing, fire alarms, plans and more of that stuff that can unexpectedly go wrong. So, there are other reasons why Andrew Thompson is at Dorothy Boswell School now, but we will get there soon. So, the 2025-2026 school year is almost here. So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans going to be for the 2025-2026 school year? Well, a big one is going to be esports at Dorothy Boswell School. Because Video Game Club is going to replace Circus Club, Andrew Thompson is also going to take classes at Ventura College. Andrew Thompson may not get one of his friends from Triton Academy, but he is going to get some other new people, but hopefully that they are not disabled and they are interactable. Well, there is going to be some students like that, but that's okay, but hopefully that here is more that can do anything, like me, because I am waiting for that. So, thinking beyond the 2025-2026 school year, what is Andrew Thompson going to do for the 2026-2027 school year? So far, the 2026-2027 school year is going to be Andrew Thompson's last ever school year of any kind of regular campus school, like grade school and post-secondary. So, the 2026-2027 school year is going to be Andrew Thompson's last year of school ever. Then Andrew Thompson will be going to ARC in Ventura College. So, what is Andrew Thompson going to do then? We will see in 2 years. So, if things go well for the 2025-2026 school year, with improvements, and other cool stuff, then the 2026-2027 school year should be even better than even the 2025-2026 school year, because the 2026-2027 school year is going to be the school year where Andrew Thompson is going to have most of his school triggers gone. That will be a great improvement for his last days of his extended school career. So, if the 2025-2026 school year turns out to be a good enough school year, then we should have the 2026-2027 school year be the last and best school year in Andrew Thompson's school career, ever. So, when the 2026-2027 school year ends, then it is going to be 10 years from Andrew Thompson's second school year of Triton Academy in Camarillo, which that was the 2016-2017 school year, and Andrew Thompson remembers that school year. I say this because I remember the 2016-2017 school year. It was my second year of Triton Academy in Camarillo. I remember how that school year went. It went in both good and bad ways. Now, that school year is long gone. That school year is almost close enough to being a decade ago, which is 10 years ago. We just got to wait until after the 2026-2027 school year, then it will be 10 years ago. So, here is a fact in June 2027. So, the 2016-2017 school year will be 10 years ago in June 2027, just like how the 2015-2016 school year is going to be 10 years ago from June 2026. So, the 2025-2026 school year is 10 years apart from my very first ever year of Triton Academy in Camarillo, which was the 2015-2016 school year. But at the time, Triton Academy was not the same as it is right now. No. No, Triton Academy was completely different at that time. Back then Triton Academy was not at the same campus location as it is right now. No, back then Triton Academy was at 700 Temple Avenue in Camarillo, California, which is that school campus in Camarillo that is owned by Pleasant Valley School District. Right now, Triton Academy is at 5052 Adolfo Road in Camarillo, which is a much nicer R of Camarillo, which is by the end of the lines. Back then, the students at Triton Academy were much different than they are now. Back then, the students had a much more different and older vibe in the 2015-2016 school year, and some would even make weird noises. Triton Academy in the 2022-2023 school year and beyond, the students had that much cooler and more modern vibe for the 2020s. Pretty much no students would make those weird noises. So, thinking after the 2026-2027 school year, what is Andrew Thompson going to do starting August 2027? Since he is going to be completely out of his extended school career, or at least as of right now as this video is playing. Well, for sure, Andrew Thompson is going to Ventura College for his actual career of being a video game, video maker, and media culture designer. So, that is what's going to start Andrew Thompson's real career of work. So, thinking after 2027. What is Andrew Thompson going to do in 2028? Well, we still don't have that kind of answer yet, but we should get the answer by late 2027, early 2028. So, this video will tell you more info that is planned from 2025 to 2027. 2028 is in 3 years, so, we don't have a lot planned in the next 3 years, but we should have more stuff planned at the forward 2 years go by. Until then, let's make more videos. Thinking beyond the 2020s, what is Andrew Thompson going to do in the 2030s? Well, we are in 2025 right now. So, the 2030s starts just in 5 years. So, what is Andrew Thompson going to be going or thinking in the next 5 years? Well, we should know by late 2029 early 2030. So, as the 2020s go by more, we should see more signs of the 2030s, then we will see the most by 2029, just like we did with the 2020s in 2019. So, what will the world look like starting January 1st, 2030? Will the world still remain the same for that time from what changes are in 2028 and 2029? Will there be brand new stuff that is slightly different, kind of like how Cartoon Network did on January 1st, 2018? Will there be still the late 2020s vibe to begin with the early 2030s, or will it jump straight to the early 2030s vibe? We should by New Year's Eve 2029 and 2030. But there is one thing that will be awesome in the 2030s. Andrew Thompson will be completely done with regular school, which at both grade and post-secondary schools. So, in the 2030s, Andrew Thompson will be completely done with that kind of school. So, the expected end date of Andrew Thompson finishing that kind of school program is June 2027, when he graduates post-secondary from Dorothy Boswell School. Andrew Thompson's original thoughts of his Dorothy Boswell School career. So, his Dorothy Boswell School career started in June 2024 during ESY 2024. So, back when Andrew Thompson was still in Santa Paula adult transition, but yet he was leaving that program, Andrew Thompson was thinking that Dorothy Boswell School would be exactly like Triton Academy, because the two schools were both the BCOE district. So, Andrew Thompson waited until the 2023-2024 school year was over, so he can start his Dorothy Boswell School career. So then his career started on June 17, 2024 during ESY 2024. So, that gave Andrew Thompson a thought that he would see things that would be similar to Triton Academy. But as soon as we hit April 2025, Andrew Thompson has experienced that Dorothy Boswell School is actually not even close as the same at Triton Academy. No, there were some major differences between the things like the students, programs, activities, culture, rules, size, staff, busing, and even the vibe. So, that came to Andrew Thompson that it was not the same.
So, Andrew Thompson has now experienced that Dorothy Boswell School is not even close to the same vibe at Triton Academy, but Dorothy Boswell School was at least so much better than Santa Paula adult transition. So, Andrew Thompson has learned that just because two schools are the same district, does not mean that are going to have the same vibe. No, that what happened to him in the 2024-2025 school year. Dorothy Boswell School may not have been the same at Triton Academy in the 2024-2025 school year, but what will Dorothy Boswell School be in the newer 2025-2026 school year? Will it be much more similar to Triton Academy? Will the improvement really change the school, or will have a much newer vibe? We will see. So, Andrew Thompson's main goals for the 2025-2026 school year are going to be: Andrew Thompson is going to take Ventura College classes, Andrew Thompson is going to do the esports that he has planned for Dorothy Boswell School from the year before, and he is going to start a yearbook club 8 for the new 2025-2026 school yearbook. So, if Andrew Thompson accomplishes all of these goals, then we should have a pretty packed enough school year for the 2026-2027 school year, which that is going to be Andrew Thompson's last school year ever with this kind of school. Then after that, he is going to move on with something else in life. Andrew Thompson's plans after the 2026-2027 school year? So, after the 2026-2027 school year, what is Andrew Thompson going to do? Considering that the 2026-2027 school year is where it all ends for Andrew Thompson. Is Andrew Thompson going to go to ARC? Is Andrew Thompson going to get a real-life job? Is Andrew Thompson going to go to Ventura College full-time, or is Andrew Thompson going to sew some other stuff? We should see by the end of the 2026-2027 school year. So, the 2025-2026 school year is going to start soon. So, we have some time before that. So, Andrew Thompson has really made the smart choice advocating to get transferred from Santa Paula Adult Transition to Dorothy Boswell School. So, with Dorothy Boswell School, Andrew Thompson has seen some improvements from when he was at Santa Paula Adult Transition. Now that his first year of Dorothy Boswell School is over, he is now going to enter his second year of his Dorothy Boswell School career. So, what is Andrew Thompson going to do for the 2025-2026 school year? So, the 2025-2026 school year is the school year that is going to have Circus Club be replaced by Video Game Club, and there is going to be a real school year book for Dorothy Boswell School. So, Andrew Thompson is going to make sure that all of that stuff happens in that school year. So, the 2025 to 2026 school year should be a much better school year.
Thinking beyond the 2025-2026 school year. So, what is Andrew Thompson going to do for the 2026-2027 school year? Considering that the 2026-2027 school year is going to be Andrew Thompson's last school year, is this kind of school ever in his life? Well, we are in August 2025 right now. So, we should know closer to June 2026, which is the end of the 2025-2026 school year. So, we should see more information in 10 months. Andrew Thompson's plans for transportation after the 2026-2027 school year. So, his plans of transportation is going to focus on Ventura College, of taking the blue VCTC buses, and even ARC, for whatever we end up with ARC, depending of what location of ARC Andrew Thompson goes to. If Andrew Thompson even goes to Arkansas, but if Andrew Thompson goes to Ventura College, he is for sure going to take the blue VCTC buses. Andrew Thompson's plan for his college career. So, Andrew Thompson's plan is Andrew Thompson is going to take classes at Ventura College that are going to teach him how to make videos, design video games, and create merch. So, Andrew Thompson just has to find the right class at Ventura College for that stuff. Then he will be learning how to create that stuff for the Andrew T12345 content company. Andrew Thompson's original thoughts after his high school graduation from Triton Academy in 2023. So, when Andrew Thompson was graduating from Triton Academy in Camarillo in 2023, Andrew Thompson was hoping to get a real full-time job and go to college. But as soon as the 2023-2024 school year started, Andrew Thompson ended up going to post-secondary at Santa Paula Adult Transition instead, and that was a big mistake, because we all know how that went in the 2023-2024 school year. Andrew Thompson's plans for the 2030s. So, we are in August 2025 right now. So, what would Andrew Thompson's plans for the 2030s look like? We don't know yet as of August 2025, because the 2030s does not start for another 5 years. We should know by late 2029, early 2030. By then, we should see more of the 2030s and how it's going to be. So, anyone watching this video in the 2040s, if you are watching this video in the 2040s, then you are watching a video from around 2 decades ago. This video you are watching right now was one of the biggest videos of Andrew T12345 back in the 2020s. But when this video you are watching right now was uploaded, it was the mid-2020s. No matter what decade you are watching this video in, rather it's the 2020s, 2030s, 2040s, 2050s, 2060s or 2070s, this video is going to be a really good masterpiece of Andrew T12345. So, what decade are you in watching this video? Leave in the comments below. But if you are watching this video in the 2030s, then you are watching an Andrew T12345 video from around 10 years ago, depending on the year. When this video was you're watching right now uploaded, it was still the 2020s, but the 2030s was just 5 years away from that time. The first people watching this video in history are the people in the 2020s. Right now, we are in the 2020s. So, this is a masterpiece of Andrew T12345 that was released in the mid-2020s. So, in 5 years, people from the 2030s will be watching this video. Then in 15 years, people in the 2040s will be watching this video. This video you are watching right now is the PolyCube video. The PolyCube video is a video of Andrew T12345 that was released in August 2025. This video was inspired by the grid designs of the Nintendo GameCube, and some of the colors are also inspired by the Nintendo GameCube, like the purple grid background was inspired by the GameCube aesthetics. Now, we are going to the next part of the video.
Andrew Thompson's plans for the rest of 2025. So, we are in August 2025 right now. So, we are in the 8th month of 20TWNTY5 right now. So, in just 5 months, it will be 2026, starting with January 2026 on January 1st, 2026. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to get past the rest of 2025 as strong and good as he can? Well, he is going to entertain his life with going out to places, collecting dream pop culture video games and merch, and creating videos. So, if he does all of that stuff by the end of December 2025, then he is going to have a good start for 2026. Andrew Thompson's plan to start off 2026. So, in 5 months, New Year's Eve 2025 and 2026 is going to happen. So, what is Andrew Thompson's plan starting January 2026? Well, he has many plans for 2026. These plans are going to be, Andrew Thompson getting as much dream pop culture merch and video games as possible, Andrew Thompson creating more Sonic content, creating more videos and collecting more video game consoles. So, Andrew Thompson has a new phrase. And that phrase is, Andrew Thompson is going to start all new and fresh for every new year starting from 2026, and it not just going to be 2026, it's going to continue from 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031 and even 2032. So, this video is going to be a masterpiece for decades. So, this video was first created in the 2020s, which is in the middle of the 2020s. Andrew Thompson's first day of the 2025-2026 school year. So, the 2025-2026 school year for Dorothy Boswell School starts on August 21st, 2025. That time will be completely 10 years from when Andrew Thompson started Triton Academy in Camarillo for the 2015-2016 school year. That is pretty soon. So, stay tuned for that. Andrew Thompson's brand new plan starting this month. So, Andrew Thompson's new plan is, Andrew Thompson is going to only focus on the present moment, and enjoy the good stuff from the present moment. Andrew Thompson will ignore the bad stuff and triggers that are also in the present moment. So, Andrew Thompson is going to take things one at a time. So, there are also other plans that Andrew Thompson is going to accomplish as well. So, these things that he is going to accomplish are going to be his money management, his awareness, his thought process of triggers and more things that he should fix later in the future. So, Andrew Thompson is going to stop spending money as much as he is right now, so Andrew Thompson can get the big things that he really wants for his collections and stuff. So, if Andrew Thompson saves up enough money from July 25th, 2025, then things should go better. The list of Andrew Thompson's next video game consoles. So, these next video game consoles that Andrew Thompson is going to get are going to be the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5 and Nintendo DS. So, Andrew Thompson's goal is to save up enough money for one of those consoles, especially the Nintendo Switch. Then after the Nintendo Switch, will Andrew Thompson get a PlayStation 5 or Nintendo DS? We will see where Andrew Thompson is at by then. By then, if Andrew Thompson saves enough money, then he should have enough money for both, but he is only going to get one at a time. But no matter what, the Nintendo Switch is going to be the very. So, what video game console is Andrew Thompson going to get after the Nintendo Switch? Is he going to get the PlayStation 5? Or is he going to get the Nintendo DS? We will see what Andrew Thompson is up to a little bit after he get his Nintendo Switch. So, depending on what Andrew Thompson ends up getting first after the Nintendo Switch, the goal is to get both the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo DS. And after he gets those two consoles, the next two are going to be the PlayStations 2 and 3. So, what is Andrew Thompson's plans after the 2025-2026 school year starting with the 2026 summer? So, Andrew Thompson's plans are, Andrew Thompson is going to create more content for Andrew T12345 and collects more video games and merch of Dream Pop Culture, that's for sure. But what else is he going to do? We will have to wait and see, considering that we are in August 2025 right now. So, if Andrew Thompson finishes 2026 with a good ending, then what will 2027 look like for Andrew Thompson? We will see by late 2026 early 2027, mainly January 2027. A good thing about 2027 is, Andrew Thompson is graduating from post-secondary in 2027, for the class of 2027. The designs of Melody Torres. So far on the screen, we have regular Melody Torres in both long leggings and really short leggings, Melody Torres in her bathing suit and classic Melody Torres from 2024. So, what is going to be the next design? Andrew Thompson has been working on that for months. (2025) Andrew T12345 videos. Did you like this video? If you did, then give this video a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos of Andrew T12345. The end.